Hey guys, this is Roger Moore here on Affinity Extra, celebrating gospel music of Black origin. This is how we do it here, and I'm here to chat about what we see, what's going out in culture now. I haven't looked into too much detail about this, but I'm responding to the fact that basically the Church of England is announcing £100 million fund after slavery. They just realised that they've been involved in slavery. How do I respond to that? £100 million, and will that change things really? We gotta start from somewhere, so I ain't got no real issue with that. About time somebody started admitting to some guilt of being part of the so-called brainwashing and colonization and sterilization of our culture of Afro-Caribbean people. That was done through the Church of England and their so-called missionaries to the West Indies, specifically when it comes to Church of England anyway, and even to Africa itself. Like they brought the gospel to us, not like the gospel was already there, but that they brought things to us to civilize us. Also, to sit on that and to actually to be the church that actually allowed, moralistically, they knew what was going on and they sat there and watched the madness is going on. There's somewhere in Ghana which has a church with a pathway down to the slave cages or whatever they call them, prisons or cages you call it, where they kept the livestock, and the church is right on top of it. So it's more than complicit in what happens. Is £100 million enough? It isn't enough if the money's been spent with the crooks in the funding business, and I'll just put it out there, the crooks that do come in different colours and shapes and sizes. I've seen funds in the past, when it's I've seen it with the Windrush Fund, and I'll be honest with you, we go there expecting it to come into Afro-Caribbean hands for us to develop our community. It just ends up in everybody else's hands. So this might be a fund that ends up in Church of England organisations that are so-called helping our cause, and hire a few of us people, and nothing will happen of it. So it's a token gesture. I'm happy. Just forget the 100 million. I'm happy that they're actually starting to realise that they got links to slavery. Majority of the flush, guys. If you think about it, some islands in the West Indies were providing probably if you spent every £10 that's been spent on product was on sugar, that was produced in the West Indies, and they were doing it through free labor. Countries were being built on this. So these mansions that you see over here and whatsoever, a lot of them was built off the backs of slaves, my great grandparents. Now yes, appreciate you Church of England for identification of that, and let's see if more things will happen from this. Am I excited about it? 5 out of 10. You know me already, people. I want to see some sort of reparations, but sometimes reparations, a quick token gesture. It's how that money's being spent within our community. If it's because we know what happened so many times. We've had millions spent in our community, but it goes into the wrong hands, and whether they're black or white, it goes into the wrong hands. And also there's a lot of Christian organizations right now that are so-called doing things for the black community. They're actually doing nothing for the black community directly. That's about empowering us and teaching us there's okay giving somebody some food because they're hungry, or teaching somebody to earn money for themselves. Why didn't Church of England talk about the debt situation when it comes to slavery? Why didn't they look into looking at the lands that they have, giving it back to us? Let us start to do youth projects in the country. The churches that are empty in the cities, let us give it over to our churches, our people, majority black churches, and let us have buildings for free. Why don't you give us some of them buildings there? The ones in the areas where there's black people, and let us take control of it. Maybe that's there, but that's not being ungrateful. 100 mil, no one can't complain about that. It makes you realize that. We always say to people, if somebody gives you £10, have a wonder how much that else they got in the back pocket. makes you think anyway. So, but it's Roger the Feats, ex-celebrity gospel music of black origin, and I'm here. It's coming to Church of England announcing £100 million fund for slavery. Better late than never. But at least they're meeting it. So he's waiting for the royalty to get in with this, but they won't.
Grind it till you die, but it's like race, not muscle.
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more. We have loads of content for you. I hope you enjoy. See you soon.